What's up, friends and family? Christopher Vogt here. Here's an update on the garden. Alright, so here's a mulberry bush plant. Grown it from seed. There's two plants here. Getting some flowers, but here's spearmint. Here's the lettuce. These are all lettuce down here. I organized all the pots outside the garden. All lettuce. Here's some lettuce that needs to be eaten. So here's cauliflower, I think. Cauliflower. So 4 pots here of cauliflower. And then they could be cauliflower or and then Brussels sprouts. I grew all these from seed here. Here's some kale. Something looked like it ate it, but it came back. Some kale there, nice and lush, ready to be eaten. Some more kale. So all my wildflowers are producing seeds. Here's new addition, new tomato, 2 plants. 5-gallon bucket. We shall see. It's doing well. It's grown since it's been in there. Another kale. And then a nice, beautiful, lush cabbage. If it doesn't produce cabbage, it will definitely eat the leaves, that's for sure. But I have all my mints. This is chocolate mint. I transplanted it. You can see it's starting to come back that I transplanted it. Very hardy herb there. Pepper spearmint. Another cabbage. Here's another trash can of chocolate mint. Another spearmint. I'm pretty sure this is purple cabbage. Another cabbage there. Purple cabbage. Chocolate mint. Purple cabbage. Purple cabbage. I did organize all these. Some mint there. Some peppers I grew from seed, but purple cabbage. Something happened to this one, but it's starting to come back nice and full. Here's 6 jalapeno pepper plants in 5-gallon bucket. Got some jalapenos on there. Purple bell and some jalapeno peppers plants. I grew these okra from seed that I actually got from okra. They don't like too cold though. Here's a bell pepper with jalapenos. 4 trash cans of the chocolate mint. Pretty sure these little baby plants are parsley. We'll have to see. Grew this parsley from seed. I bought these 2 potted plants just the way they are. This one's from Walmart. This one's for Lowe's. It's got some chocolate mint. It had some big stalks of seeds, but you don't want that. But parsley, and it actually has some rosemary in there. And here's a rosemary here. Bought it like that, but I've harvested a lot. Gave it to friends though, or a neighbor. Just like that. Another rosemary. So basil doesn't like cold, as you see there. You need to cut there's 2 parsley plants, stalks. Same mint as the other one. And then actually on the other one there's thyme. Same thing on the other one. Here's marjoram from seed. Chocolate mint. I got all chocolate mint on the border. This might be thyme, grown from seed. Some herbs, and then some chocolate mint. Alright, so Chinese cabbage. Not much there, but it grows as it goes on. Chinese cabbage. Chinese cabbage, and Chinese. Got some purple cabbage in there. That's from the squirrels planting corn. And then we got just some regular cabbage. 18 different jalapeno plants all through there. Here's some sage bush or a plant herb. Some cabbage. I'm gonna get all the mint and put them in 5-gallon buckets because they're running everywhere. That's chocolate mint, and it does that. Some cabbage. More cabbage. This is a pepper plant that I grew from seed. You got the other pepper plants. Here's some little onion and then some garlic chives. 4 chives in the garden. And then these were 6-packs of tomatoes, but they were small when I planted them, but they've definitely grown quite a bit. Here's some wildflowers that I grew from seed from Amazon. Pretty easy to do. Pollinators love them. These are all actually little seeds. You collect them all and get them for next season or something. It says white or purple flowers. Pretty. And then these ones have orange. So, alright, so some broccoli. Actually got some broccoli. Actually, I'm pretty happy, stoked about it. So you got a little broccoli in there. But you can eat the leaves and you can eat the broccoli. Very nutritious for you. Some more broccoli there. Get close up and feel it. That's a broccoli, Chris. Here's some peppermint all through here. It's a runner. I need to collect it all and put it in buckets or something, trash cans. Here's my other garlic chive. Alright. And here are my collard greens. 6 of them. But they're definitely producing. Do eat some every now and again. But I'm doing well. Nice and lush and big. Coming over here, we got the kale. Get about 3 feet tall. So still got some time to go. Very healthy for you. Here's a banana pepper plant. Sweet. Got some banana peppers on it. I do have some space in the garden. I want to plant some different things, but some more kale, some more mustard greens and stuff. They're very healthy for you. Some 2 more banana peppers plants. So you see that, guys? That's from the seeds that fell. They're everywhere. Oh my goodness, they're everywhere. And for lemongrass, these are my 2 big stalks. I harvested them 2 weeks straight with lemon peel. Made some rosemary in there, but you just see it's very massive. There's 2 plants here, and see down low. But definitely, since I cut them, I just noticed that they're massive again, so they need to be cut again. But alright, so I grew this plant from seed. The same one's over there, but this one's been in here for the whole season, since spring, and it's fall. But I wish I could get it during the day. But I got a bunch in here, and the pollinators go all day. Not just bees, but all sorts of pollinators, so that's a good sign. More wildflowers. These ones aren't as big, but you can see they're about 12, 13, 14 feet tall. They're grown from seed. They don't bloom all year until fall, so something. I gotta cut this guy. Little stalk of flowers on the broccoli again. But I grew this broccoli from seed, one of the ones, and I can't go that way because it blocks me. So we got some little broccoli. I think they're fillet broccoli. They don't get too much sun down here with everything, but sage tree growing like ever. Alright, moving right along. We got some cauliflower here. It's actually creating some cauliflower there. I have to get some more. See right here, cauliflower. We'll go that way too. But here's some lavender. Good sleep aid. Makes you sleep. Some lettuce grew from seed, Bolton. Must have been the nitrogen, I'm guessing. Nice collards there. Got some sage, another collard. So this is very healthy for you. Spider web. Does wilt when it gets dry, but get some water and it comes right back up. My mustard greens, very good for the liver. But this one over here shot up seeds, but I cut them. So a whole stalk, I wish they all did that, but they're ready to produce a massive mustard greens. Alright, so here's some Italian oregano down there. Some plants I grew from water and germinated. So what you see here is okra. I cut it back, so we should see. Usually get a second crop when you cut it back, but I cut it back too soon. Wildflower, not that mature, but it's big and starting to produce flowers. But even the hummingbirds like it. The mockingbirds, hummingbirds. But nice and lush. The conclusion is that lettuce doesn't like nitrogen because it bolts too fast. That's what I'm guessing, guys. Cut it back, and a few days later, you got flowers again. It wasn't nitrogen, well, topsoil that has nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, something like that. Those are our romaine and leaf lettuce. Here are my turnip greens and turnips. See down there? There's turnips in there, bulbs in there, but you can eat the greens. There was a bunch more seed, but oh well. Wow, the mint's coming up. And the turnips. So snap peas, I want to try something different. So snap peas, I think there's 12 of them in here. They got some snaps on them, you could say. Here's a, what would you call it? Got some celery. This is in 100% nitrogen cow manure, so we should see. They are doing all right. Not too much yellow in yet. Alright, so some basil that made it through the cold weather. These are turnip or collards. They do okay in the nitrogen, but these, I think there's 24, 22 fillet broccoli in here. You can eat the leaves. You can eat the fillets of broccoli, but they get more sun over on this side. But see a little broccoli coming up. Little broccoli. But they're coming up. Should be good. Here's the eggplant I grew from seed. Alright, so here's a bunch of carrots. It goes all the way down. Man, the mint's running, man. It's one thing you don't like about the mint, it runs. Some more carrots. I would prefer to do it during the day, guys, but I just don't have the time. I'm watering most of the day, but some wildflowers from Lowe's. They're bought by seed. Pretty interested in how they're going to come up, but just when I went on a wildflower planting spree. Some snap peas or green beans or some kind of peas down there. But there's a small, remember these get 15 feet tall. This is just a young one, but wildflower. We'll get to the eggplant in a second. Prime example of the chocolate mint, how it likes to run. That's good for pests, I guess. Here's a cabbage. Here's the theme, winter theme or something. The cabbage, some dwarf blueberry plant, just like nitrogen or not enough sun, too rich soil, sandy it likes. Hey buddy. Alright, so here's wildflower. Died back down there. I wonder if it's good for the soil for compost, but it's big, guys. I can't even get it on camera, it's so big. But this is a whole season they've been growing. Here's another theme. Another blueberry. All these little sprouts are wildflowers. Basil that just showed up. More cabbage. I do like this plant, but I don't like the dirt in it. Lemon palm or balm. Very good for anxiety, depression, stuff like that. I don't think much is going to become of the raspberries, but I cut it back and we shall see. The last two of the garlic chives, they produce flowers in May and June or something. So they're edible. Some broccoli. Here's the other side of the wildflowers. Goes all the way up. I'm telling you guys. The pollinators love them. We'll just get a shot of this. More broccoli. Out of the broccoli that grew from seed. Here's the different wildflower, different cellar. I'll show you flowers from it, from a different plant, but got some chamomile German under there and or throughout the garden, but it needs to be in full sun. So we'll have to get that on full sun though. Here's Thai basil. Doesn't like the cold around this season. It bolts and then it grows new flower or plant during the spring, I guess. These are all seeds here. This is cinnamon. All the cinnamon and sweet basils died off through this season, but we shall see. We shall see. Thai seems to be doing all right. Here's a younger wildflower. And those are the tall ones, and then those are the short ones. Here's Italian oregano. I made some tea with it. It wasn't too bitter at all. It was pretty good. Still no eggplants, but it likes a lot of water, a lot of sun. But you can see a very big eggplant. Massive. This is just one plant. And the other side is a smaller plant. But no eggplant yet. I hope so soon though. Purple tomato plant. When you put the topsoil down, it likes to shoot up. I'll show you over there, but my Tabasco pepper plants are doing good. They're getting ready for their second set of peppers, so should be good to eat frequently. But a lot of flowers on there. Some red and yellow onions. There's a couple around here. I planted them and didn't think too much of them, but they're growing. Some peppers, I don't know what they are. They're a variety, but we shall see. We shall see. All right, let me get over here. So this tomato plant, it's ran out of its stake, so it's running down. It shouldn't hurt it. Other side's different, but some tomatoes on it. I picked some, they're inside. But this is what I was talking about. When I put all that topsoil down there, I fertilized it, and this all came from the roots. I did stake it so it doesn't fall over heavy rain or anything. I think this is lettuce of some sort. Same thing there, same thing there. These are all little wildflowers popping up. Here's Theme. Here's a mint family. All the basil perished due to that 40-degree weather. Here's watercress, I think it is. Alright, so let's look at these flowers here. I think I got one. So I grew these from seed. Took a whole season for them to come up and grow. Look at it again. Pretty though. It's got some more coming up. The plants down there. Other side of the eggplant there. So we have some slow bolt arugula. 2 plants there. I'm gonna go across. I'm gonna go this way. We went on a wildflower planting spree, but these are all little wildflower, all big wildflowers anyway. Yep. Alright, so collard green. get that guy on camera. Collard greens, bunch in here. So we're on the other side. The wind was blowing so much that it broke the stake. It wasn't a strong stake of the bamboo I cut in the back, but I just tied it from the original one. Some of these wallflowers are staked 2-3 times. Just how massive they are. Different type of wildflower. Same batch though. But all those little things are in there are seeds. And all these little things in there are seeds. But they're massive, guys. Probably pushing 15 feet tall. It's a tomato plant there. Oops, sorry, buddy. So, more collards. More collards. Not much producing over here. Too much nicer than I started them with. Ooh. Okay, so here's stevia plant. Yeah, it's shooting up new growth. It blooms flowers in this time of year. So I don't think we'll get too much stevia, but we'll get a few. It just died back a little bit from the cold and it probably needs a trimming. But good sugar there. 2 big jalapeno pepper plants, the bottom big, but a bunch of flowers on them. Kale that I grew from seed. And then some theme. Winter theme or something. Here's the other, look at this, guys. So this is lemongrass. That's a big, there's a couple of them doing it like that. But very healthy for you. Tabasco plant. One, yeah, their Tabasco plant. It's doing alright, but you know, can't rush things in a garden. Alright. So there's about 1, 2, 3, about 8 rows per area, and then in the trench there was manure put in. So some is in pure manure, but everything's been washed away and everything. So some collards, this is in a row, original row. So they'll like the soil. Some, what's it called? Cabbage down there. So this sage tree will actually bloom lots of flowers, so that adds pollination. Need to cut it a little bit. Some lavender. There's 6 plants of lavender. I haven't seen the mustard in a while, so let's go look. Alright, so cabbage. We got some Brussels sprouts. And the 6 Brussels sprouts. Mustard's doing alright. It's growing like the other one. It's slow pace, but it's growing. Got some broccoli over there. Wildflower. Wildflower. Alright, so here's another wildflower. This has been in here for the whole season. But, yep. Tabasco pepper plant. It's already shot its flowers and producing more. The flowers, but very hot. They're the hottest, I think, out of all of them. Juiciest. Alright, let's go over here to the bell. Alright, so here's a onion that I grew from seed, pretty easy. But some basil. We got some bell peppers grown from seed. Flower on that one, but nothing yet. Flowers on this one too. Here's some spearmint that I need to catch and cut and put in pots because it's running everywhere. It's good for rats and things that don't like it, like rodents. Little flowers that I planted a couple months ago. Nitrogen they didn't like, but they're coming back. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Chris Vogt checking in. Hope you like the update. I know it's dark, but it's better than nothing. Alright guys, till next time. Peace.